Hi, my name is Jamie and I'm working towards earning a master's degree in creative writing. I've been writing since I was 6 years old and started my first novel when I was 11, so I've always been driven to develop my skills and share my stories. I want to grow into a renowned novelist, and I'm prepared to put in all the time and effort it'll take me to get there. Returning to your origins is a really great strategy for figuring out what your calling is. Robert Greene states that in order to master a field, you must love the subject and feel a profound connection to it. It's been easy to get lost in the idea that if I tried hard enough at anything, I could overcome my listlessness. However, understanding my innate passions and how they drive my intentions can bring me joy and satisfaction in what I do. Acknowledging that I have a desire to write is important to finding the right career path that can lead me to mastery. Before reading about the different strategies, I hadn't considered combining my interests to define a unique career goal. Yuki Matsuko's ability to create a need for her skills based on her various interests is inspiring, and it allowed her to become very successful without the daunting competition that comes with a broad area of expertise. The strategy for avoiding the false path really resonated with me. I've experienced firsthand the pressure that comes with living up to the expectations of others. Following my own path sometimes feels like failing or letting down the people that want something different for me. But I've realized that allowing my actions to be dictated by outsiders inevitably leads to my suffering, and the same was true for Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. His dreams nearly went unfulfilled because of the pressure he felt to keep his father happy. Forcing myself to follow the path someone else has paved for me will keep me from becoming who I am and ruining everything I have the potential of becoming. The adaptation strategy offers techniques for embracing change. The strategy dictates that we should always build upon what we know, apply ourselves to any situation we're presented with, and adjust to the changes we have no control over. Robert Greene states that change is inevitable, particularly in such a revolutionary moment as ours. Having the capacity to alter my strategies or goals will help me take advantage of every available opportunity, and I must always be open to different experiences. The life or death strategy teaches us that it's very easy to lose our way or settle for less, and much harder to fulfill our destinies. Willingly submitting to hardships in order to become a better version of ourselves is one of the most difficult choices we can make, but the payoff is far greater than any amount of money or outside gratification. Straying from what I'm meant to do or who I'm meant to be will cause great suffering, regardless of how society defines my success. Robert Greene explains you will recognize how far you have deviated by the depth of your pain and frustration. No matter how successful my career is, if I don't enjoy what I do, I can't ever truly be happy. Life cannot be meaningful without personal satisfaction. After reading about the different ways of finding my life's tasks, I found myself reflecting on the primal inclination strategy. Since I was young, I've always had a passion for telling stories. No matter what I was doing, I constantly had a story to tell. Even when I was playing video games, my mind would stray from the narration that the developers gave to an alternative one that I'd make up myself. I started writing at a very early age because I needed a way to solidify my ideas, and it was the best way to express myself to others despite my timidity. Coming from a childhood full of hardships has given me a unique perspective on family dynamics and human behavior, and writing stories is more than just a hobby for me. It's soothing, and I don't think I'd ever be able to stop if I tried. My long term career goal is to have my own business focused on storytelling. I want to use my master's in creative writing along with my bachelor's in computer animation to create various forms of entertainment across multiple media platforms. I'll be able to work on everything from novels to animated films, and I'll have a hand in the production process at each step of the way. Although I have an idea of what I want my career to be, I still need to develop a sound business plan and figure out how to make myself stand out in the industry. For this month, I want to hone in on what motivates me and figure out how to maintain that focus in order to fuel my success. Comprehending my true inclinations will help me develop my skills and clearly define a plan for my future. I also want to narrow my career goals and find my niche based on the subjects I'm passionate about. If I can find a way to combine these interests, I may be able to forge a whole new career path previously unexplored by anyone else. As I continue to develop my understanding of mastery, I will keep these goals in mind and work on achieving them.